Imagine your small startup grows so powerful that it commands 250,000 soldiers, collects taxes from millions, prints its own money, and starts wars. Impossible? It happened. The company was the East India Company. This is the story of how a business conquered one of the world's greatest civilizations, and it all began with pepper. In 1599, England watched Portugal and the Dutch become rich through the spice trade. Pepper was worth a fortune. So 218 English merchants pooled their money to trade directly with Asia. On December 31, 1600, Queen Elizabeth I granted them a royal charter and an exclusive monopoly. The East India Company was born. Its first voyage nearly failed. Storms, disease, and death haunted the crew. But Captain James Lancaster returned from Sumatra with ships full of pepper. Investors earned nearly 300% profit. One voyage changed everything. The company wanted far more than spices. The richest markets belonged to the Mughal Empire. Compared to it, England was insignificant. In 1615, Sir Thomas Roe arrived at Emperor Jahangir's court seeking trading rights. After years of patience, he secured permission to establish trading posts. The company learned a lesson that shaped its future. Don't fight the Mughals. Trade with them. Wait. For decades, it grew richer through commerce. Then, fate intervened. In 1668, King Charles II leased Bombay to the company for only £10 a year. Its deep harbor became the perfect base for expansion. Success bred arrogance. In 1686, company chairman Sir Josiah Child declared war on the Mughal Empire. It was a disaster. Aurangzeb's forces crushed the company, captured its settlements, and forced it to beg for forgiveness. The company accepted defeat and returned to trade. It simply wasn't strong enough. Yet. Everything changed after Aurangzeb died in 1707. The Mughal Empire slowly weakened. Regional rulers fought for power. The company waited patiently for the right opportunity. That opportunity came in Bengal, one of the richest regions on Earth. Its fertile land, thriving ports, and famous textiles generated enormous wealth. In 1756, Nawab Siraj-ud-Daulah tried to stop the company's growing influence by capturing Calcutta. Back in Madras, company officer Robert Clive took charge. He understood that wars could be won before the battlefield. Siraj had alienated powerful nobles and bankers. Clive secretly negotiated with them, especially Mir Jafar, promising him Bengal's throne if he betrayed the Nawab. On June 23, 1757, the armies met at Plassey. Siraj had nearly 50,000 soldiers. Clive had only about 3,000. Then, heavy rain soaked the battlefield. The company's gunpowder stayed dry. Much of Siraj's artillery failed. When Siraj looked to Mir Jafar for support, nothing happened. His forces never joined the fight. Siraj fled and was captured days later. Plassey transformed history. The East India Company was no longer just a trading company. It had discovered something even more valuable than spices: political power. After Plassey, the company no longer needed to rule openly. It placed rulers on the throne while controlling them from the shadows. But one man refused to obey. Mir Qasim rebuilt his army, reformed his government, and challenged the company's unfair tax privileges. War became inevitable. In 1764, Mir Qasim joined forces with Shuja-ud-Daulah and Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II. Their last hope was the Battle of Buxar. Unlike Plassey, there were no secret betrayals. This was a direct fight. Once again, the company emerged victorious. The victory changed everything. In 1765, the Mughal emperor granted the company the Diwani rights of Bengal, Bihar, and Odisha. For the first time, a private company could collect taxes from millions of people. It was a perfect cycle. The company collected taxes, bought Indian goods with that money, and sold them across the world for huge profits. Its wealth exploded. Then, disaster struck. The Bengal Famine of 1770 devastated the region. Harvests failed. Millions struggled to survive. Yet the company continued demanding revenue. Food prices soared. Entire villages disappeared. By the time the famine ended, more than 10 million people had died. Even then, shareholders in London continued expecting profits. Ironically, unlimited wealth couldn't save the company from corruption. By 1773, it was nearly bankrupt and had to seek financial help from the British government. The corporation that once seemed unstoppable had become too powerful to fail. But it survived, and its ambitions only grew. During the 19th century, the company expanded across India and built one of history's largest private armies. It also found a new source of fortune: opium. Farmers were forced to grow poppies instead of food. The drug was smuggled into China in exchange for tea, silk, and silver. When China resisted, Britain fought the Opium Wars to protect that trade. The company had become more than a business. It was now a corporate empire backed by military power. Back in India, anger kept growing. Heavy taxation, confiscated lands, broken promises, and constant interference in local traditions. Then came 1857. The new Enfield rifle required soldiers to bite open cartridges rumored to be coated with cow and pig fat. Whether the rumors were true no longer mattered. Trust had already collapsed. Something finally broke. Sepoys revolted. Cities rose in rebellion. Delhi became its symbolic center under Bahadur Shah Zafar. For months, the company lost control over large parts of northern India. The fighting was brutal. So was the British response. By 1858, the rebellion had been crushed, but the East India Company had lost something it could never regain: its future. Queen Victoria signed the Government of India Act, ending company rule forever. Its army, territory, and authority passed directly to the British Crown. The East India Company had arrived searching for spices. It left behind an empire shaped by trade, politics, war, and immense human suffering. Its greatest lesson wasn't that a company became powerful. It was that when profit goes unchecked, it can reshape the destiny of entire nations. And history saved one final twist. In 2005, the East India Company brand was purchased by an Indian businessman. The corporation that once ruled India eventually became Indian-owned. Sometimes history doesn't repeat itself. It simply has a remarkable sense of irony. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to Epoch Forge, because the next empire is already waiting to be uncovered.